Good afternoon, colleagues, and welcome to our post-match press conference. We are joined by Coach Ismail from Costa do Sol. Congratulations for the third place, Coach.
Thank you very much.
And what is your reaction after this game?
Parabéns, Mister, pela terceira posição. Qual a sua reação sobre esse feito?
Muito obrigado. Estamos muito felizes. Estou muito feliz por aquilo que fizeram. Acho que nós merecíamos sair daqui no pódio, depois de tudo que a nossa equipa fez na primeira fase, do modo como jogamos, a equipa brilhou e este é um prémio para nós e estamos felizes por isso.
I'm saying thank you everyone, thank you play. I'm so happy for that place we take today, the position. For us, it's our have to celebrate that because the teams will be good for everything until now. Since for first game until today, we are good. And then I'm so proud for this play I had.
Thank you, Coach. Colleagues, do you have any question for the coach?
Parabéns, Coach.
Muito obrigado.
We have not heard a lot of emotion from Coach. Right now, I just want you to tell me what are you feeling emotionally, because this is your highest finish here, the most improved team also. Emotions, Coach, what are you feeling?
Não estou a ver a emoção na tua cara, não estou a ver a emoção. O que tu sentes por este momento. Estou-te a ver, parece que estás triste, mas não estou a ver essa emoção que eu gostaria de ver. Então, o que tu achas o que significa esse feito?
Não, estou muito feliz, bastante feliz. Aquilo que eu disse, foi um grande prémio estar em terceiro lugar. Na verdade, estou muito feliz e estamos a viver, é um sonho que estamos a viver na realidade. Acho que muita gente não esperava, fomos uma bela surpresa, e não só pelo terceiro lugar, mas também pelo futebol que praticamos. Acho que praticamos um bom futebol, tecnicamente, taticamente, dentro das nossas limitações, conseguimos nos impor diante a adversários que já experientes, o caso do Green Buffalo.
I'm so happy my inspiration for that position. I'm so happy. I'm so proud for everything. For us, that position for us, it's something special for us. Something special. Look like I'm champion. Look, I'm champion because last season it come to losing here 8-0, 2-0, and then today I'm in a position. I have to say everyone thank you. We are presenting the good football for everyone. We are playing well. We are doing everything well, and we are put our effort for football. We are bring everything. We will bring everything for infield, and then I'm so happy about that.
And also, what does this now mean for women's football back at home in Mozambique? Do you think this now takes a bit of focus for people to see that girls in Mozambique have the quality to perform against everybody else in Africa, or in COSAFA, or even in Africa?
O que toda a gente em Moçambique vai dizer que essas miúdas são especial. São aquilo ali. Qual é a mensagem que estás a lançar ao futebol futebol feminino em Moçambique? A mensagem para toda a África. É toda a África que viu. É toda a região que aplaudiu a sua equipe. É toda a região que viu um futebol de qualidade. Qual é a mensagem que estás a trazer ao teu país primeiro e depois para a nível da África?
Em relação ao meu país, a mensagem é esta, de que somos capazes, é possível a gente disputar de igual para igual com os outros oponentes, né? E é essa mensagem que nós temos, toda a gente viu que é possível, nós estivemos aqui muito bem, Acho que vai ser uma lição para todas as equipas do país que é possível para continuarmos a trabalhar muito mais. Em relação à África, e talvez dizer que eles viram que podem contarem conosco para as próximas edições, que é um país a contar com ele, que tem talentos que podem disputar de igual para igual, pelo menos a nível da região.
From a country, have to send some message, some clear message. It's possible to be for that level. It's possible to doing everything. If you're doing everything for passion, using your passion for doing everything is possible. Have to believe for other player, for young player in Mozambique. Young player for Mozambique. Have to believe for yourself. Have to believe for everyone. If you were working together, everything is possible. And then for Africa, have to say Africa like our zone. We have to count with Costa next season. We will go back home to continue to train, continue to work hard, because this for us is starting. We are in beginning. We have to. We are number 1, and then they have to go to number 2. Then to number 2 have to be in final.
Thank you very much.
Now we are joined by Coach Carol from Green Buffaloes. Coach, what is your impression after today's result?
Well, it wasn't a tough game. It was a game that would have won in the first 20 minutes, but the character that my players had was what has costed us. We lost a game that we're supposed to win because of character and attitude. We've got everything it takes, but just the final touches and the concentration in the final third is what has really costed us.
Thank you, Coach. Colleagues, do you have any question for the coach?
Coach, I had luck with the result, and essentially had luck that you don't get to finish on the podium. Do you feel this is a regress, or do you feel that this is an issue? The higher you go, the tougher it becomes.
I feel it's an issue of regress and character. We're not a bad side. We had everything it took, and knowing that we were defending champions, a lot was expected of us, and that attitude was what the players needed to have, which they didn't. They needed to know that we're coming here and everyone will be up against us. No game will be easy for us. But the way most players came was because we're champions, we're expected to be feared. But everyone came on us as a hard team. So the character of the players really needs to be worked on. We'll do our psychologist. We need a psychologist in the team to help the players' attitude so that we can know what's at stake and how to go in it. So I think that going back home, we need to work on character building of our players so that we can take up every challenge as hard as it is. No matter how hard it was, we also were capable of overcoming this hardship. We had all the abilities.
Also, you're one of the teams that have scored in every match at this tournament. So do you feel definitely that emphasizes the point that there was just a mishap in terms of your thinking as well?
Definitely, we among the best teams that have created a lot of scoring opportunities and scored, but also on our weakness, we've allowed almost in every game as well, which means that even defensive-wise, we have to wake up. We've got lapses in defense. Up front, I think that's the biggest lap, because the best way to defend is to attack. So if we're able to get quick goals and early goals, who would bring threats to our opponents. So we costed our team by not scoring every opportunity that we had, bringing pressure to our defense to cause them make those silly errors. So if our strikers are clinical enough to make it count on every chance that we create, we instill fear in our opponents and they'll stop attacking us, giving us chance to relax and play our game. So going forward, we really need to have to work on the sharpness of our attackers so that we can give chance to our defenders to relax and be composed.
Coach, are there any positives that you take from this year?
Well, positives is that from the building part, we've been able to see which new players will easily blending in the team. For us to come back to this platform next year, we need to win our local league back home, and we've given chance to almost every player. Except one goalkeeper who has had a chance. So going back home, we've tried most of our players. We've seen what they're able to do at this highest platform. and we know what they'll be able to do, and we'll build from there so that we can win the league back home to come and rectify the mistakes. Obviously, by the time we finish our league games, players would have coordinated well and the bonding would be stronger.
Lastly, Coach, you've played with both finalists today. Who's your money on?
Pardon?
Who's your money on in the final, having played both of the finalists?
Well, it's a tricky one. Botswana, yes, they've reached this far, but I don't think they can compete with Mamelodi Sundowns. Yes, last season they managed to hold them down. With attitude, yes, they can do it. Football changes, and if they are very strong, they're going strong, they can do it. But Mamelodi Sundowns is more experienced, they are well coordinated, and they're good on the ball. So they usually play a lot in the midfield. Also on the other side, Botswana easily gets tired. And the beauty with Mamelodi Sundowns, they make it count. Every chance they create, they make it count. So if you're able to get goals, you try to demoralize your opponents. So if Mamelodi can use that tactic and the same attitude they played against us, I think they can stand with Botswana.
Hard luck, Coach. Thank you.
Coach, I have a question. With the performance that you've had at this tournament, and also looking at how competitive the Zambian League is, the Zambian Women League has become now, you won the league by a point. The performance that you've had, how are you looking at your chances of retaining the league title after next season?
Well, definitely the league has improved back home, even shown how it was last year. And coming into this year, I think we're going to put in extra effort. What also costed us to be in that position last year or last season was the leaving of our three star players. It became a problem just to fill their gaps. But the fact that we've started building our new team now, and some of them we started with them from the second round of last season, and also this period, and I believe that if they can work together as a team, we can work together as a team with the new players, we'll be able to do something right. And our secret, or the most important part, is that we should try to get as maximum points as we can in the first round, because going the second round, teams become better. So we have to try by all means not to lose points in the first round so that it becomes much easier for us. Everyone wants to taste COSAFA. Everyone wants to go to CAF. So it will not be an easy run. A lot of teams are already up against us saying that it's been too much of buffaloes and they want to come here. But we're not going to give up easily as well.
And with the new team that you've assembled, Coach, are you happy with their performance overall?
From this performance, I'm not really happy, but going back home, it's something that we can work on and we can continue improving. As I said, I think the character is what we really need to work on. We've got the materials that we need, but the character of the players is what we need to work on. Once we deal with that, I think everything will be easier.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you,
Thank
Coach.
you.